Alright, here we go. So it's January 11th, my dad's birthday. Happy birthday, Dad. And I promise I will call you as soon as I get back from this. Yeah, January 11th, out on the bike. Having a pretty good time. Again, wouldn't have had the sport bike out on this because I was afraid of getting it dirty. But with the KLR, I'm not really concerned about that. The big thing today is we're trying out some different tires I have on the bike, finally. So I don't know if any of you saw my street tires in the mud video from about 4 months ago. So yeah, the tires I had on there really weren't the best for mud. They were Michelin Anaki 3s, or Anaki 3s, whatever you want. And really not good for off-road. So what I decided to do was, when I bought the bike, I bought it used, and it came with the original tires, I believe Dunlop K70s. And if I'm going to be taking off on this bike for a couple days at a time, or longer here and there, and I'm going to be out on trails where I might not be near a road, decided one of the things I really need to learn how to do is to fix a flat. So I wanted to make sure that I could get a tire off, take a tube out, put a tube in, and get a tire back on, all with tools that I have on the bike. The front tire, I tried that first because I figured bigger diameter, skinnier tire, it might be a little bit easier. And it took some, there was some swearing going on, let me tell you. But I got it on, and it held there, so I didn't pinch the tube or anything. The rear tire, I was having a very difficult time getting it on, and it got to a point where I decided there must be something wrong with my technique, because there's no way it's this hard. But in my stubbornness, I decided that one way or another I was getting that tire on, even if I didn't know exactly what I was doing wrong, and so I just kept getting bigger and bigger pry bars, and I kept at it until I broke the bead on the tire. So that kind of forced me to take some time and figure out what I was doing wrong. Turns out I didn't have enough of the tire in the drop center of the rim. So I ordered a new rear tire. It's a Shinko 700. And I tried to put it on last night. It took about 40 minutes. It went great. So if any of you are struggling with trying to get a tire on a rim, yeah, make sure you've got the tire in the bead center. Yeah, it'll probably go a lot easier. So I wanted to see what the Shinko is like, if I can tell, because it stands to reason that if it's going to be better in the mud, it should be worse on the street, right? Well, so far I don't know. I've been looking along some roads thus far, and yeah, I haven't noticed anything bad. I'm also not the most aggressive rider. In other news, bike-related stuff, family was very kind to me over the holidays, and I got all kinds of stuff that I wanted to have for doing some motorcycle camping. And stuff they didn't buy me, I went out and bought myself the Christmas bonus, so I am pretty much, I believe, fully equipped to at least go on a 2-day trip. You know, once I pack food and water and stuff, but as far as tools and camping supplies and stuff goes, I think I'm good. But again, baby steps. So the first camping trip is probably going to be in my backyard, and I have this crazy feeling that my daughter's probably going to want to be out there with me, but that's cool. We'll have a little backyard camping trip. Check out my tent, my sleeping bag, my stove and stuff, and yeah, it'll give me a chance to find out whether I have everything I need. And then after that, already planning some trips to some local campgrounds. Like the next step after making sure I've got all the camping stuff I need is going to be to load the bike up and take it somewhere fully loaded, see how that works out, and probably just camp overnight, come home, maybe I'll camp, do a little bit of riding around, and then come home, not sure. And then after that, we're going to be getting into the going camping and hitting some trails, coming back to the campsite, and then the final step, which is just hitting some trails and camping on crown land or whatever I can find, kind of when I feel like it. I'm quite alright with this tire. No problems with it. Nice guy letting me go. I gotta do something about the shift lever. I don't know what's going on. Most of the time it's alright. I feel like I have to pull my foot up too far to get it to shift. My little girly feet or something, I don't know. Although from what I hear, I was looking at some pegs for it, which I'm told raises the pegs a little bit normally when you get aftermarket ones. That'll probably help me. I suppose I could also lower the lever a little bit and try that. Yeah, I'll work on it. I got a couple of months yet. It's starting to get a little bit dark. And I think we can call this a successful test of the tires. I like them. And they both look like they have air in them still. So I at least kind of know what I'm doing. That wasn't too close. Alright, so I guess that about wraps it up. Maybe a little bit of a summary. Got lots of gear for Christmas in preparation for a longer trip. I can now change my own tires should I get a flat on said trip. Pretty happy with the Shinko 700 so far. We've got, what, 25 kilometers on it, but I like it. Oh yes, I also, if you can see, got over 10,000 kilometers on the engine on the KLR now, so time to check the valve clearances. I did that recently, and they were all within spec, luckily. Some of them were pretty close, though, getting on the tight side of the spec, so I'm pretty sure at 20,000 I'm going to be buying some shims. Don't worry about that in 20,000 kilometers. Other than that, yeah, I hope everybody had some good holidays. Let's see if I can get out. I'm going to have to do, because everybody does it, that owns a KLR, they have to get out in the snow. From what I can tell, within about 15 seconds of being out in the snow, you decide it was a stupid idea and you go back. But, yeah, I'm going to have to do it anyway, just because. So until then, thanks for watching, and see you later.